future free agents, and welcome back to my channel. Now, I promised you guys a story on how my journey all began, and that's starting right now. What's up, my future free agent? So, let me tell y'all how my business got started. I want to tell this story for those who thinking about having a business or want to start a business but don't know how to start their business. Well, this is what helped me start a business. And what's so funny is my business started out of nowhere. Like, literally nowhere. Like, nowhere. I was working at this job, and this guy, he liked me, but I was already in a situation. And it was a very sensitive situation. But I liked the guy. And he came over and visited me every day at my job and brought me something to drink and all that stuff, brought me something to eat. A really nice person. But then when I was like, well, if I was considering a candidate, he would be, the person I would put on my list. But it didn't happen that way. So I found out that he was around here ripping and running with everybody in Mary Sue, and I caught him all around with folks. It was bad. It was bad. And I'm like, this ain't the guy that I want to date. This is not somebody who I want to be with. I don't want a player type guy or anything like that. But because I am a Scorpio, and we all know that Scorpios are very vindictive. So when he tried to come back the next day or so, after I didn't caught him in these episodes, tried to act like everything was sweet and nothing was wrong. Okay, I understand we not dating, but you ain't got to do me like that. Like, show me a little bit of decency and respect. But since he didn't, and he wanted me so bad because he was thirsty, I felt like hurting his feelings. So I was talking to one of my coworkers, and I was like, now pause. I want to stop right there. I got a friend who I work with who does clothes, who inspired me. Like, watching these two people who I was working with make clothes and stuff, it really inspired me to do my own brand. And that's when I got the idea in my head to come up with a shirt stating my brand. I wanted to have a brand. But when I came up with this shirt, the shirt ended up being a pa-pow to old dude who tried to play me. Okay? So I was like, I'm talking to my coworker. Now, these ain't the ones that do the shirts. This is a regular coworker. So I'm like, you know what? I appreciate what old boy did to me. Do. I plan on getting him back. Now, he with the shits because I'm with the shits. And that's the best type of person to have on the side of you when you about to do some shit. You ain't about to do no bullshit that's gonna get you locked up, but you gonna do something to ruffle a motherfucking feathers for sure. And he had my back, and he was like, well, what you gonna do? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make me a shirt that say free agent. Just said it out of the clear blue sky. I'm gonna make me a shirt and have free agent on the front. So when I made the shirt, the free agent on the front, I was like, okay, I gotta look for some ideals. I gotta find some stuff and try to get that together and everything. And then see, so I had a Cricut machine already because I was using my Cricut machine to make stencils for my cookie company, Motor City Cookies. So I was already, into the Cricut machine and the whole thing. So when I was looking at how to make t-shirts online, they end up showing me HTV, which is heat transfer vinyl that you can put on things. Now, this right here is one of my first official designs in my collection of my first, I want to say 5. Okay. I love the Gunman. This is the Gunman. This is the free agent Gunman. It's a nice tee. Let me scoot back. I know y'all like, oh, she feeling better. Yes, I am, but my back's still fucked up. But ain't nothing that pain pills can't cure. But this is the Gunman. And I came up with this sexy lady. So when I came into work with the shirt on, somebody started getting a little bit of respect. But see, I didn't want it then. Oh, you a free agent talking stuff to me like that. And I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm a free agent. And so, I mean, you know, what's the difference, you know? So, after that had happened, this girl I was working with, she wanted one. So I ended up giving her one, making one for her, and then making one for another one. And then I got moved to another job location, and I started wearing it in there. And then I started making our job stuff. So when I was making our job stuff, people was coming up to me, you know, wanting to buy. They done saw, oh, girl who used to work at the other job, she got transferred over with me too, but not at the same time. Anyway, she got transferred over with me too. And I started making our shirts for our, you know, our job stuff, and then it started buzzing from there. So as I'm sitting here thinking about my clothing brand, I'm like, what I'm gonna do? Because it started getting hectic. Like, people start ordering, people start trying to offer me money up front for me to print and stuff. And I know y'all would say this is selfish, but because of the hours I work, when I woke up, I did not have the energy to fulfill all those orders. I mean, it seemed simple enough, but once you go through the technicality of having to go on a computer and design it, and then depending on how your computer system's set up, you gotta send the file way over here, snatch it from there, and bring it back there, and bring it back here. I mean, it was just entirely too much. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna cut it. I wasn't taking nobody's money to print their stuff. I just paused. And then on the fact that I did print 2 or 3 items that nobody, actually 4 or 5 items that I printed that people wanted but did not come pick up. So on top of me not taking their money up front for them to come get their stuff, I also wasn't accepting money up front for any new orders because I didn't feel like doing new orders. I didn't have the energy. I didn't have the strength. And then another thing, I wasn't ready to start a business. I was too much being about me, selfish me. All I wanted to do was go out to eat, hang out, go to the bar, catch happy hour, you know, do a whole lot of, you know, stuff that I felt like I needed to do on the weekends and stuff because I work hard every week. But see, my mind wasn't mentally able to run my business at that time because I was bullshitting. So as I sat and I waited over the fall and the winter, I was like, what am I going to do about this business? Because I really like it. Now, I love my cookie business. Don't get me started. But that's a seasonal thing. But I happened to put that on the back burner through the winter, this past winter, because I wanted to start free agent. And I really wanted to take my stuff off the ground, you know. So, I just was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and get an LLC because all the little websites that I was looking at that you can post stuff that you make and sell, it was ridiculous on the pricing for one. For two, the websites didn't even look like official, like a really official website. Like if you go to my website, freeagentbyflt.bigcartel.com, and you look at that website, you go on there, it's going to hit you with professionalism. And see, those things don't come for free, so you have to pay for it. So just imagine having to pay for a website while you're trying to design your stuff and you ain't sold nothing and got nothing off the floor, but you need that to look legit. So in order to get one of those, you have to become legit. And that's when I decided to get my LLC for my company. Now, if you want to know more, and I mean more, about how I end up getting my brand on these pair of gym shoes and more, stay tuned for more series that I have on how I came from this to this. And as always, my future free agents, I love y'all. Bye. Hey, my future free agents. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like and comment down below. Smash that notification button so you can be notified of the new videos that we're dropping here on this channel. Also, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Check out our website at freeagentbyflt.bigcartel.com. And until next time, I love you, my future free agents.